the news desk of GHRC. You will be like, why are you so positive and happy today? I cannot resist back to tell you that it's purely because of the students and faculty members of GHRC who have given us enough reasons to be proud, who have made sure that our heads are held high whenever we are talking about GHRC. And today's news piece is going to be completely focused on the efforts that the students and faculties have taken during the lockdown. Let's get started. So the very first context is the fact that whenever somebody said necessity is the mother of invention, they were talking about Saurabh Thakre, an 8th semester student of electrical engineering, GHRC Nagpur, who invented zero contact sanitizer machine. Now the story behind is even more interesting than the invention itself. So before I get into the invention, let's get to the story. So due to the fact that the seriousness was increasing, the students were expected to go back to their homes. Saurabh, who is a resident of Kheri, Akashwani Kheri, Nagpur, which is a village close by to the city, he saw that in a public places there is placement of sanitizer bottles. They are kept there, and also there is also one person who is assigned to ensure that everybody sanitizes their hands before they get into certain work or come in contact with somebody else. So in a time like that, there was this one idea that popped up in his head, which is actually thoughtful, that what if one of the person who uses that bottle is infected or has the virus, and just because he used that bottle, everybody else is going to be victim of the same. That led to the invention of contactless sanitizer machine, which actually is like a pedal system.
Let's have a glance at the zero contact sanitizer machine being implemented at Kamti police station, where you can see it is effectively in the use.
So a bottle is fit into it. You put your feet on the pedal and a little bit of sanitizer is ushered out of the machine. So it's purely contactless. You get your hands sanitized and you go about the work. Hassle-free, contactless, ensuring that even if one of them is infected, it would not spread to the other person. Now you ask me what difference does it make? I say tremendous. In a time wherein we are battling with COVID and we don't have any cure as such, prevention is the cure. And an invention like that, a contactless machine for sanitization, that actually ensures that we are battling with it in the right manner. We are ensuring that the prevention is probably taken care of. So Saurabh, as a part of GHRC, I extend my appreciation to you on all of our behalf, and we are just very proud to have you as our student. Very proud of you. Saurabh is just one of the examples of the students who GHRC is very proud of. Students who are ensuring that in tough times like these, they are doing their part. And in tough times like this, actually, we understood that our students are becoming exactly what we aim to make them. And that is being a compassionate, kind, and a sensible, responsible citizen of India. Now, when we say that we are really proud of you, I would like to take this opportunity on behalf of GHRC to acknowledge the efforts of these students who have taken on certain ways to ensure that their determination of will is undeterred, that they do whatever they can, and probably this appreciation will fuel your determination to bring about a change. Okay, so starting with one of the kindest and uniquest way that students took up was to make small videos and spread the awareness. Like in times where prevention is the best cure, awareness is very, very, very vital in ensuring that people are aware they are not doing something that can actually result in them catching the virus. So Miss Dolly Taivade, Miss Mrunmay Dange, Miss Janvi Gomashe, and Mr. Aniket Gupta released small videos which were totally focusing on raising awareness regarding the same. There were some students who can extend physical help, and they understood that in times like these, there are people who are completely dependent on their daily wages, and it must be tough for them to meet the ends. So Dinesh Bansod and Aniket Gupta are such students who extended their help, wherein they distributed food packets in their respective regions. Preetam Dirbasi distributed wheat at Tiroda district. Now, one of our students, Tanush Mishra, became a police mitra and distributed masks at Akola police station. Now, there were multiple all other activities also going on, which were all gone through by Professor Mahesh Borkar, who ensured that all of these activities are conducted in a smooth manner under hygienic condition, and that whenever students are being a part of it, they are not vulnerable to the virus. Also, there are some students who take up the artistic approach to ensure that they give away what they can. Now, Anisha Khairkar, Meenal Katre, Sanskar Puri, Shrenik Duggad, Aniket Gupta, and Simran Dange. These were some students who made posters on different themes to ensure that people are actually aware, at least through this artistic way. And trust me, this worked out. Also, Jainam Begani helped at health checkup camp of labours at Shikli Buldana. Now, having students like this, actually this propels an organization wherein we are constantly striving to match balance between the quality and convenience of students when we are trying to ensure that their education is not hampered. But apart from academics, when we see our students taking such actions, taking such efforts, it actually fills us with immense pride. Any organization would not only focus on academics, they would definitely want their students to go a little extra mile to ensure that they think beyond themselves, that they think about society. Because if every kid like this is going to be a member of that society, I can just assure you that society is in right hands. And GHRC is extremely proud of every single student out there who took the effort, or even the ones who stayed back. Because when we say we cannot do anything, we should not actually escalate any other. So if you stood back, if you stayed, if you took all precautionary measures, if you ensure that whenever you're going out, you're wearing a mask, if you ensure that you're sanitizing your hand quite frequently, then you again are a student we are extremely proud of. So these are the students who actually went a little bit extra, and we acknowledge your efforts, students. We are extremely proud of you. Whenever I am appreciating students, how can I hold back by appreciating the another instrumental force of organization, and that is faculty of GHRC. Now, when students are taking part in multiple social service events, faculty of GHRC is working round the clock to ensure not only the students' academics are taken care of, but also the opportunities that are required to make them competent is taken care. Under the same, I would like to highlight that a video conferencing was conducted under Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat program of AICTE on 24th of April 2020, in which two paired colleges, GHRCE Nagpur, Maharashtra, and CVRCE Bhubaneswar, Orissa, took part. Now, there were one faculty and 14 students from GHRC Nagpur and 5 faculties and 10 students from CVRCE. Now, GHRCE is GHRCE College of Engineering, whereas CVRCE is CV Raman College of Engineering. And for GHRCE, Professor Mangesh Borkar, NSS Program Officer GHRC, and Professor Somya Mishra from CVRC took the lead and ensured that students are finding a level-headed platform to collaborate with like-minded students. These kind of exchange of ideas and collaboration is required so that students come across another students, wherein education, when driven by motivation, is beyond regional limitations. So herein, kids exchange their ideas, they discussed on multiple options of invention and development, and kids were very much excited to be a part of such initiative time and again. They ensured that they will stay connected with their counterparts across all other social media platforms. But the highlights of this conference was the fact that Orissa and Maharashtra come together. They had their Orissa Day, and Maharashtra celebrated Maharashtra Day a little long back. So they had a good discussion over the cross-cultural discussion, how they are somewhere different but alike. And this actually adds to the personality of students. And GHRC is very proud to have been a part of such initiative. Back to the entire context of this news is to tell you that tough times do not stop you from doing something if you have the will to do so. GHRC, its students, its faculties are ensuring that the normalcy is brought around our ideologies. We need to understand that just the fact that you cannot go out of your home will never be a reason why you cannot avail best of the services. Now, students, it is our request to you. We know it is tough time. There is a stagnancy sort of atmosphere around us, but that should not affect our productivity or our will to learn. Learning is independent of any other factor. It comes from within, and we request you to continue that. Until next time, see ya.